McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode 12 of this Journeyman franchise mode, currently with the Vancouver Canucks. Today we are coming off of, a pretty tough loss to the Arizona Coyotes, who didn't even go on to win the Cup. They actually lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins in just 6. And that one really hurts because, out of the 4 teams that made the conference finals, Pittsburgh was the only team that had actually won a cup before. Florida, Vancouver, and Arizona, of course, had never won cups. And, it's just kind of rough because, that's the goal of this series, is to win as many cups with different teams as possible. But we're mainly trying to win with teams that have not won the cup before. So that one stings that, the 25 percentage of that entire conference finals actually won the cup. And we're heading to the draft now, and as you can see, Detroit jumps up 7 picks. Not too much drama here overall, but St. Louis does own the 1st and the 6th picks in the draft, so that's pretty big. And we did not pass any of those goals. I forgot to upgrade the concession, so that's my bad. As far as the rest of this draft goes, I have no idea what we are looking at here, really. I don't think it's really worth trying to pursue any of these top prospects. And to be honest, our team doesn't even have that many options. We only have, our picks consist of, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th rounders and 7th round picks, I think. That's about it. This guy actually looks potentially really good there, Jackson Savage, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth risking anything there. As far as retirees go, big retiree class here. Marlowe, Getzlaf, Kovalchuk, Vanek, Marchand, Burns. There's some... Marchand could have played another year for sure. Jeez. Jeff Carter, Chris Letang retires. He just won the cup again. Shea Weber, Dustin Byfuglien. Jeez. Big names here. And then in goal, Pekka Rinne, Mike Smith, Jaro Halak. Jeez. Okay, that was a pretty big retiree class there. So, we are heading into this draft. Okay, so Getzlaf, Byfuglien, and Burns all become coaches, I believe, if I read that right. And we did lose one scout there, I believe. So I'm going to actually go and put in a draft interview. I know I don't normally do this, but I am quite interested in this one player here down at Jackson Savage. I want to interview him, see what he's got to offer. So let's see what his strengths are. So he's either a two-way forward or a sniper. So how do you play? What about your readiness? Alright, so by the looks of it, he's a sniper, yeah. And he's got a 3-year ETA. I don't know if he's elite. Doesn't look like it, but you never know. By the looks of it, a lot of these guys... Yeah, I don't think it's really worth trading for any of these guys here. We don't really need more centers or anything along those lines. A guy like Mika Barkov honestly looks really good. He would be worth trading for the 30th pick there, something like that. Guy like Keeling, not so much. But, you never know. Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of depth in here. There's going to be some good draft picks, guys. I have to warn you of that right now, is that we're going to see good picks land, and we're not going to land very many of them. At pick 75, we might have a pick. I don't think so. I think we're more around 90. Etanyos, bang. See, Mueller might actually be... Yeah, he might be an elite. So we'll pin him and, hope we maybe land him. I don't know who exactly we're going to get at this point. Definitely not a lot of top prospects. But, there's options here still. Mainly goalies by the looks of it. Yeah. So who knows how this draft's really going to go. I mean, sometimes drafts go great. A lot of the times they don't. So, yeah, we're just going to hope that things go well here. I'm not going to make a lot of trades. I might trade for that, what was the one guy's name there? There was one player who actually looked good as far as a first round pick went, and he was a lower round pick, but he still looked really good. I don't think we're even throwing anyone up on the block. We don't need to. There's no point. There's no reason why we need to have players on the block. The Canucks team was close as of last year. So I want to see, I think Paco's just an elite. Yeah, 82 rated though, so that's a very good rating. As far as this entire draft class goes, I think, yeah, the one guy we might want to target here in the first round would be this guy, Mika Barkov. He's a guaranteed 1-year ETA, so he'd play in the AHL and then probably come up to the NHL next year. And he's around pick 30. So let's go with... Oh, I don't know. We could go with Florida's pick, but I don't want to take a pick away from them. Let's go with Calgary's pick. Just because, Calgary's won a cup already. They will literally take anybody for that first round pick. Okay, what about a guy like Ryan Zingle? I think that's about equal. Nice, okay. Easy trades. So we will probably need to go out and get a left winger of some kind. And by the looks of it, yeah, Savage was a 64. A lot of these guys were lower end picks for the most part. Koch maybe is a decent pick there at 69 rated. Dingman 72. And then all these other players were, oh my gosh, really? That's brutal. Hogan's by far the best pick there. Past the first overall. Jeez. Okay, so we're going to take Mika Barkov here. 1-year ETA. I think he's going to be really good. And yeah, 74 rated two-way forward. That is nice. At 28th overall. That's very nice. So in the next round, we just missed Zetterberg there. I mean, I don't think I had him pinned or anything, but you never know. You sometimes really... Oh, wait, never mind. That was the third round. Okay. So past those picks, yeah, we easily had the best selection outside of the lottery in the first round. The second round, looking like some actually pretty nice picks throughout here. Jeez. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many picks in a row? Jeez, okay, look at this. I consider medium top 6 forwards to be decent picks, especially in the second round. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 solid picks in a row between low elites, medium starters, or medium top 6 forwards. That's crazy. And then they get Weller there, Calgary does, in the second round. My gosh. Okay, and then in the third round didn't look as strong. I think there's one low elite there in Zetterberg. But my gosh, what a second round in that draft that we actually missed out on for the most part. Okay, so I'm going to take the risk on Wismuller here. He could be a medium elite goalie. I don't think he will be, but medium fringe starter, man, that hurts. Like, I was expecting something a little bit better, but apparently not. Yeesh. That one kind of stings. I was hoping for an elite goalie, and well, we didn't get him, so missed out on a top 6 there, and Breen and Cole. Oh my gosh, those are actually like good picks in there too. Yikes. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay, so the next risk, we could go with another goalie, try to take Huskins here, and hope he turns out. We go with one of these guys. I feel like Huskins is our best bet. So let's try him, see if that pays off. And it does. So we do get a medium elite goalie after our, second try. And missed on a top 4 defenseman. Medium elite goalie there in Pekkarinen and Markstrom as well. Yikes. A lot of elite goalies in here. Now there is. Of course, after we miss on one. And yeah, look at that. Winquist was actually a better overall. But to be fair, there's a 2-year age gap there. So I think we got the better pick still on Huskins. And I think now I'm going to take a risk on Klingberg here. I don't think he's going to turn out, but you never know. And yeah, he's a medium bottom 6 forward. Yeesh. That was pretty bad. Okay, so sim to the next pick. We get a trade offer, which I don't exactly want. Low elite there in, what's his name? Uriel Piper, okay. Besides that, not a ton of options that we could have really taken instead. I think we did all right there with our picks. We're going to try Clit Fukafuji, see if he turns out. I mean, we could try Jalen Carter too, but I'm going to go with Fukafuji here. And a low 7th. Ouch. Jeez, man. Oh, another goalie there, Malhotra. Is he 17? No, he's 19. Okay, so the 50-ready goalies are older, usually. Manuel Cool was actually a good pick there, low elite. 2-way forward on the wing. Besides that, I think we picked pretty bad. But to be fair, there wasn't that many options. Like, it's not like we could have landed a whole bunch of different players. Like, we had options. We had maybe one other option, but like, we were very limited in this draft, I have to say. Biston, I don't want, because I know his skating is going to be garbage. So I think I'm going to go with, okay, not Biston, but Andrechuk here. Wherever he's gone. Right there. Potential low elite playmaker, probably not. Oh, nice. He actually was a low elite, and he's a 60 rated 2-way forward. So Casey Andrechuk. It's Andrechuk. 5'11", 2-way forward. 7th round pick by the Canucks. That is actually a steal. And, there's only 3 more picks after this. We obviously got the biggest steal of the draft there, and Andrechuk after in the 7th round. Barkov is a sick pick. Same with Huskins. And then was Mueller, Klingberg, and Fukafuji were all misses. So, yeah, we land 3 decent prospects. We miss on 3 prospects as well. But I'm not upset with it. It could have gone better. But I think we'll be all right. And Jade Beach is our AHL head coach right now. Okay. If you guys wonder why I skip over all the scout stuff, like scout re-signing, is because it's just boring, to be honest. That's just it. It's boring. So we have a couple players we need to re-sign here. A lot of players are starting to reach the end of their contracts. So that is looking like a bit of a problem here. Horvat's on a massive deal. Holy. That's not working for me so well. Sami Niku does not want to re-sign. Ouch. How much is Tyler Toffoli asking for? You're kind of old, man. You're kind of old. I don't know if you're worth that much. Adam Gaudette is worth $1 million. That's fair. Oli Levy is not worth that. I guess playing him in the top 6 role did not do very well for his growth and that kind of stuff. So maybe we move on from him here. He's a left-handed D. We have a lot of left-handed defensemen, as you can see here. So Sami Niku not wanting to re-sign is understandable and honestly acceptable. We can do without him. Cole Lind, that's a sick deal for 1 year. Reed Sabarin, yikes, wants a lot of money for a long time. I don't know if we can offer that contract, but at the same time, Oli Levy, we might just want to buy out here. Let him go to free agency. We can either re-sign him or do something along those lines. So yeah, we're going to buy him out there. It was like $1.6 million a year, I think. So not like ridiculously expensive, but gets the job done for what we need to do for cap space here. Reed Sabarin, I think we're going to go... Let's see. Let's pull out the calculator here. The rule of 85, I have been told... Yeah, okay. So we're going to go... He wants 4.5. So we're going to offer him... I'm going to offer him 3.85 to start for 5 years, and I doubt he'll accept that, but, you know, it's a start, and we'll see where he goes from there. As far as Toffoli goes, I'm going to give him a 2-year. And, you know, we're going 85% here. So 85% of 5.3 is 4.5. Okay. I don't know if he's going to like that. I get the feeling we're going to get rejected a lot on contracts here. Sami Niku's a no. Besides that, who else is a UFA here? Ryan Strome, he's going to be cheap, like really cheap. Nice. Joel Parsons is also going to be very cheap. And same with Luke Gadjevic here. Or Gadjevich. I guess it's Gadjevich, yeah. Who is this? Carlson. Is it Lars? I don't know what his name is. I'm not that big of a fan. Linus Carlson, I see. And then Barkov, obviously, Mika Barkov is going to be sick. We're going to sign him up right away. Focht, I don't think we need to sign. Palmu here. Sure, we can give him a like kind of entry-level HL deal there. Plasic or Plasic, however you say it. Sign him. And, well, besides that... we don't really need to sign anybody else here because they're just not going to get playtime. So, yeah. That's kind of my reasoning for this. Korpisalo, we are not going to sign either. There's just no reason to. He's 30 years old. And, I mean, if he wants less than 1.8, then... Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Oh, okay, my controller glitched there. I was trying to look at his contract. Okay, so I just accidentally bought out DiPietro. So that's a big mistake. Especially for 1.8 million. Like, he is so cheap. Oops. Okay. That was stupid. I guess we're gonna offer DiPietro another deal here. That was really dumb. Sorry about that, guys. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to click on Korpisalo. Oops. Okay, so yeah, Korpisalo signs, Pearsons. Yeah, see, the 85 rule does not work, guys. I don't know who commented that, but it didn't work here. For anybody who's actually, oh, it might have worked for one guy there. I think Sabrin actually signed. Yeah, Sabrin actually took the 3.8, but Toffoli did not. So we're going to offer him 4.7 for 2 years, and hopefully he'll sign that. It's, 600,000 less. But I think he will sign that. Oh, he wants... Okay, so he wants a full 3-year deal. I don't want to offer him 3 years because I know he's going to decline by then. 3 years, 4.7. That's the best I can offer him. And we'll probably end up buying him out at the end of this season too because he's 32 years old already. And I think Toffoli's gone here, guys. I honestly do. Like, even though, yes, he was pretty good for us here this season, like, the amount of money he's asking for, I can go 5.2 for 1 year. That's the only deal I'll offer him. If he doesn't accept it, then he's done. Okay, so he did accept it. We had to go, like, spot on with him here. And, yeah, we can let those guys walk. That's fine. So, now we are looking into the free agency of what season is this? 2024 free agency here, I guess. And who do we got? Wow, we got a lot of options here and not a lot of money. So, yeah, you could try to snag a high-end winger or, somebody along those lines. I don't think it's really worth it. Obviously, a lot of teams are going to be interested in Austin Matthews here. But I just don't know if that's worth pursuing. Like, yeah, Matthews would be sick, but you'd have to offer him about $11 million to actually sign him. Considering how many other teams are interested, I don't see that happening. What does our team need? Because there are team needs here we have to take into account. So, at center, we are good. We don't need to make any changes. On the left wing, we kind of need one more winger here because we did trade away Ryan Zingle. This wing is very good. I think, honestly, Cole Lind could easily fill in on the left wing instead. We do need to sign some bottom kind of pairing defensemen rather than Wolanin and Snuggerud there. I would prefer to bring in some actual, some players that mesh with our team a bit better. So we need to go sign DiPietro first because that was an error. Nobody's interested for $3.5 million. I'm offering him $3 million for 1 year. That's the most he'll get. As far as defense goes, not a lot really for options here. Yeah, you could pursue a guy like Levy or somebody like that. I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. And honestly, guys like Anderson or Carlson or even how do you say his name? Is it Colin or Colin or Dylan Colin? I think it's Colin. C-O-G-H. Yeah, it's Colin. I'm pretty sure. Dylan Colin we could go after, especially since he's a right-handed defenseman. Yeah, I think we'll pursue him. 2 years, 2.7. That's a pretty cheap price. And then I'd prefer another righty. How well does Anderson fit our team? That's not great. Carlson's a lefty. These guys are getting too expensive now. See, Zadorov fits defensive pairing 2. And, I mean, that could work. Potentially. I think we might go with a guy like McCabe here for like 2 years at $3 million is a pretty decent deal. And I think that's all we're going to do for free agency signings. I think we want to try to let our AHL guys grow a bit more here to add more depth to the system. And we don't need Nazem Kadri. But we do end up signing Jake McCabe, Dylan Collin there, and DiPietro has not looked at our deal yet. Yikes. And of course San Jose is interested. So that means we're paying him like 3.75 because otherwise we don't sign him. And that's not awesome, but you know, that's the way it works sometimes. So let's see if we get him or if he goes to San Jose instead. I feel like he might go to San Jose. And DiPietro, come on, buddy. Gotta sign something here. We are getting really far into free agency here. Oh my gosh, is he going to sign anything? What the heck? That's got to be like broken or something here. Wait, he signed and there was no notification. Okay, what is going on here? Is it because we bought him out? Is that why that happened? That he just signs with San Jose and there's no questions? Or not no questions, but like no trade alerts or signing alerts or anything? Like, really? And he took less money too? Like, what? How does that even happen? That's annoying because he is a good, like, he's more than a backup goalie. He's actually like a starting goalie here. He's good enough to be one. Man, I don't want to have to trade extra value here. Like, that's a pain in the butt to do that. But we still have $5 million left in free agency. So 34-year-old Stamkos for 1 year. Put him on the right wing. Possible. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Versus... yeah, he's 34. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem here. That a 34-year-old Stamkos is not going to fit the team so well. But if we traded, yeah. Oh, this could be fun. Okay, I'm going to try something here. If we trade Tyler Toffoli to whoever wants him. He's still got value. Who's got room for Toffoli and wants him? Boston does. Alright, Boston, let's see what you got to offer here. If we go Vosenarb plus... no, their first round pick's too valuable. Oh yeah, big time. Oh yeah, big time. Okay, their second plus that Vosenar guy that we just saw. He's 81 rated. And honestly, he would probably fit better than, what's his name on the bottom end there? Virtanen. We could get this trade to go through. Okay, I selected him, and you didn't let me. Okay. If we go like this, that's a beautiful trade. Lucas Vosenar there, or Vosenar, I don't know how you say it. We're going to trade him, and now we are a front runner for, okay, apparently we're not because we have no money. Where did my money just go? Hold on. How is this working? I thought we would have had 10 million there for Stamkos. And instead, we have no money for Stamkos. Okay, something I'm seeing here is we get a lot of extra defensemen. Like, just as far as overall go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 NHL playable defensemen. So I think we're going to move McCabe in an attempt to bring in Stamkos as a winger, which would be absolutely insane. So yeah, we did just make some sign-ins and errors in free agency. I'm correcting them now, but it's a bit of a pain in the butt to sign someone and then trade them away right away. Actually, wait. It said he fit our top 4 pairings versus a guy like Colin here. Did not. He fit like power plays, I'm pretty sure. But he's right-handed too. That's the other big deal here. Are all of our defensemen lefties for the most part? Hughes is a lefty. Right, left, 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 right. See, that's the one thing that's kind of big here. Is Snuggered's a left. Lennon's a left. So yeah, we are going to move McCabe just because of the right and left-handedness of the defenseman. And who's a team that wants him that has cap space? How you doing, Calgary? I see you there. You want to give me one of your picks? I'll take 2 seconds and, are 3 seconds equivalent to McCabe? No. Are 2 seconds equivalent to McCabe? Close, but not quite. How about a second and a fourth for Jake McCabe? There you go. All right. Yeah, it changes and okay, whatever morale. The morale system's kind of stupid, but we're going to go out and get Steven Stamkos, even though, some might say, oh, he's washed up. He's 34 years old. He's 92 rated. Guys, remember that. 92. So he doesn't want any money changes unless he's... Yeah, okay. So we'll go 2 years just to make it a little more valuable, and, maybe we can trade him if he doesn't perform, that kind of thing. But I get the feeling Stammer is actually going to be quite interested in playing for the Canucks and trying to win a cup here, possibly. He might even be getting, I don't know if he's getting an A, but there's the possibility of that happening. There are other guys who probably deserve a letter more than him, and there you go. Steven Stamkos is now a Vancouver Canuck, and we're going to put him on one of our top lines, either the first or second line. This is going to be a very scary team when it comes to offense, power plays, and honestly, Vancouver's defense is very good too. We are going to have a solid team here. And I need to start meeting owner goals here before I get fired. Because honestly, I don't think owner happiness, is not very good. I kind of failed everything. Oops. Okay. So I might get fired right here, guys, and that would really suck. Because... Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to get fired here. Come on, we almost made the cup finals. We were one game off. You can't do that to me. You can't be like, oh, sorry, we're firing you just because you didn't meet 2 owner goals. Man, come on, don't do that. That would suck. Okay, fingers crossed, guys, that we don't get fired here because I messed up multiple times, and it might cost us the Vancouver job here. I mean, we sold 92% of our seat tickets. Like, come on. Come on already. There's no way I get the boot. Yeah, okay. So we're good. We didn't get fired. We need to have at least 6 playoff home games. That is interesting. So I think we could do that. I mean, we did it last year. Let's see how these lines look. Oh man, those are nice. But I don't know if I want Horvat there. I mean, Pettersson fits perfectly on the second line. Nokalainen's good. That's a really good setup overall. I think what I want to do is I want to go Horvat in the middle. Even though, yes, he's a little bit lower rated as a center. He has 91 faceoffs, which I find huge for how well a center can play and put up points during the year. And then I want, Stamkos is a playmaker, and then Gaudreau's a sniper. I want Stamkos, look at his shot, guys. It's a 5-star shot. Actually, all of these guys have a 5-star shot. I want them on the inside hands, so then they can just absolutely crank out one-timers to each other and actually, get them off and score. Because, I mean, our whole second line's left-handed, but we'll make it work. Honestly, this lineup is super solid. What if we go, is there any way to improve the chemistry a little more here? Doesn't really look like it, so I think that's how the forwards are going to look. As far as defense goes, this is where we might have a slight problem. I mean, yeah. We have so many good defensemen that it's hard to choose between who gets to play where. I think we spread out the chemistry a little better like that and just keep it all balanced and even. And you never know, Reed Sabourin might just be taking a massive jump. Oh, wait, if we try Canone. Yeah, that's how we're going to play it, for sure. So Hughes and I don't know if it's Canone or Canone, however you say it. I'm going to say Canone, and you can let me know if I'm wrong. But, I mean, 2 Vancouver draft picks, offensive and defensive defensemen, pair so nicely together on the top pairing there. I think that is pretty much how our team is going to look here. We got Utanen and Wolanin. This team's looking really good. On the other side here, over in the AHL, things are looking, all right, but not out of this world for how good they could be. Things could be a little better in the AHL. Offense is actually looking okay. I just need to edit some lines here, get some better chemistry. Yeah, no, the AHL is looking a little stale, I have to say. I mean, guys like Vyacheslav Sapirkin is going to be good eventually, but he's another left-handed defenseman. In the NHL here, not in the NHL, sorry. On the forward end, Barkov obviously is our kind of highlight talent here for the year. Hopefully he can grow like crazy, score some big points, and get into the NHL team here in a season. Another guy I want to keep my eye on here is Boris Jas. And, he's a sniper, right-handed. He's supposed to be on the right wing, but he's playing left wing here. And we're going to hope that, maybe we could switch him around. We're going to hope that he can score a bit for our team. I think he's actually going to be pretty good. I mean, last year, Jonah Gadjevic was the guy that kind of, led the team in scoring. He had a good season, I'm pretty sure. What did he have? He had, 33. That doesn't look right. Okay, no, Boris Jas had to score more than... Okay, never mind. So, slightly rough seasons here in the AHL. The NHL lineup, on the other hand, is looking much better, and I'm actually excited to, see how this team can do. The chemistry is very good throughout the team, and I think they're going to mesh quite well they're going to have a very similar season to the last season, and I think they're going to do just fine. So it does kind of suck that we lost out on DiPietro. I was really hoping that, I don't know why I bought him out. He was $1.8 million, and I messed up on that, but we did end up getting Steven Stamkos instead. And, a right-handed playmaker with a great shot and skating and all those things. He's going to be a nice addition to this team. Horvat's already good. Gaudreau's already good. Like, there is some serious skill throughout this team. Maybe a little lack of size on the top lines there with Gaudreau and Nokalainen, but the bottom end definitely brings a bit more size, I have to say. Like, yes, Höglander is also 5'9", but Vozinar here, drafted by Boston, is 6'5". The back end brings some size as well. Yes, Hughes is 5'10", but Canon is 6'5", playing alongside him. 6'4" Ristolainen, 6'2" Sabrin, and then these other guys are also over 6 feet tall. So I think our team is set up to find some success here over the next year or two. And yeah, we do have guys expiring on contracts. I don't think that's going to be a big issue, but we will see how it goes. I am going to name Pettersson an alternate here over Gaudreau. I feel like Pettersson's more of a leader on this team, and yeah, that's how we're going to keep the lineup here for this 2024/25 season. By the looks of it, we got more defensemen in this draft and a potential two-way forward / power forward center in Connor Howe. So we'll see how that goes. Sorry for the puns, boys, but that is going to be wrapping up this episode of Journeyman Franchise Mode. In the next episode, we will get through the majority of the 2024/25 season and look to see if the Canucks can land another playoff spot with this newest addition in Steven Stamkos, a former number 1 overall pick. There's a lot of excitement and buzz around Vancouver, for sure. After making it all the way to the conference finals last season, they're looking for success. I think they'll be able to find it under us as a manager here, under Etanyos. But that is going to be wrapping it up. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please go down below. Consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video if you got to the end of it. At least it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, feel free to comment on any ways you think I can improve this series, things like that. And make sure to enter in my channel giveaways and things like that. We're going to be doing those once I hit 1,000 subscribers, and that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya! Take you